This is Big Rapids Cardinal basketball on News Radio WBRN 1460 AM and 96.5 FM, a part of the Big Rapids Media Network and your home for Cardinal basketball.
Here comes a lob for Njenga, and he slams it down, flips it up, count the bump and the bucket. McLaughlin, corner three, nylon, floater for the tie, got it, we're going to overtime.
Hey, and welcome to Big Rapids High School on this Friday night as we get set for conference action. JT Scarpelli filling in for Mr. Brandon Worth, who was flown out to one of the Dakotas to cover the what was an undefeated Ferris State volleyball team. An unbelievable run that they made ended in a match against Bentley, so that's where he is stuck. So whatever, man. I'm the guy. Just throw me in there. I'm the man off the bench, I guess, to come in and cover this game for you tonight. I am joined by Coach Blake Thomas. Back at it.
Back at it. Happy to be here.
Back at it. And, here, first we'll get to our sponsors tonight. Tonight's game brought to you by Big Rapids Public Schools, the Big Rapids Virtual School, Johnson's Automotive Repair, Michigan Primary Care Partners of Big Rapids and Canadian Lakes, Moda, the Mikasa Osceola Transit Authority, the Schuberg Insurance Agency, Extremely Clean, Power Washing and Painting, Quality Car and Truck Repair, New Horizons Landscape, JD Fit, Menards, Cook Street, Post 98 American Legion Baseball, Dazos Digital, and BigRapidsDailyNews.com. This Big Rapids Media Network broadcast and live stream is in partnership with Big Rapids Public Schools. The Big Rapids Media Network is Big Country, Y102 WBRN, which you're listening to right now, Rewind 99.1, and BigRapidsDailyNews.com, as well as Dazos Digital. Family owned for over 25 years, the Big Rapids Media Network is proud to partner with area schools and their athletic programs and will continue to do so for years to come. On this pregame show, we will have your New Horizons Landscape time and temp report, as well as your Cook's Tree Service timber report. We'll have your JD Fit starting lineups provided by Coach Fox. Dazos Digital stats to note. I got one. That's good. We'll get to it. I got one stat, so hopefully you brought more, Blake. And then you can always stay tuned for our BRPS Player of the Game later on in the broadcast. But coming into tonight, the Cardinals getting set to take on the Tri-County Vikings. And Blake, needless to say, the trends since 2011, that's my one stat, from 2011 go in one direction, and it seems like the first two games prior to the boys varsity game that's going to take place in a little bit here is also trending in this direction.
Yes. A
dominant Big Rapids win. 2011 was the last time the Vikings beat the Cardinals in basketball.
I remember. I was there. Dario Williams, Nick Baldwin, Jake Doherty, that group, I believe it was like a double overtime loss at their place after a night previously where we went to overtime and played a McBain school. That was a pretty good ball club as well. They had Longoria was the last name, not Evan, not the third baseman, but Longoria. And they also had I can't remember his name. I remember his first name was Mitchell. Really, really tall, good ball player. And we were still figuring it out a little bit, pretty young. They had beaten us, and they've given us some scares in the past. But I definitely believe that we have not lost to them since 2011.
Yeah, the closest it came was one game in 2022. Yes. Big Rapids won 67-63, only a 4-point margin. Yep. Other than that, it's been double-digit margins in the majority of the games. Not all of them, but the majority of the games. So this has always gone, almost, the Cardinals' way. And, Blake, you were watching the JV girls game. It sounds like it's not even worth trying to remember the score of the game.
I don't remember it.
It's 47-19 right now with 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter of the varsity girls game. So the trends are all going one direction right now.
Yes.
Not to call this game prior to it even, the boys even taking the court, but it's just gone their way. Now, last year, I think it was last year, wasn't it, where wasn't his name like Merlin?
Ty.
Merlington.
Yeah, Merlington. That was the 67-63 game with Jack Ruggles, Mason, Dawson Dunn, Carlito McKinney, Owen Gammons, that group, the group of 9 seniors. The Merlington kid could have shot it from the popcorn stand. by punting it with his left foot, and it would have went in the bucket that night. He was hitting fadeaway triples from pro range. It's just one of those nights where you had to weather the storm. The crowd got into it, and we did weather the storm. It doesn't matter. You win by 1, win by 4, win by 30. A win's a win. And that was after a tough loss at Cadillac, where we had them on the ropes there. I just didn't get the job done, and felt like it's a Tri-County team that we on paper much better than. But they always play tough at their place, and they gave us everything we could handle, and we came out victorious.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about a 1-point loss to Cadillac prior to that game.
Yep.
On the road. Cadillac, a borderline dominant program.
Yes.
For a long time.
Still is.
Yeah, and that's a letdown to say the least. And then to turn around and go to Tri-County, where even our setup is awkward. We got to set up on a stage on one side of the court, and Phil Butler does what he can there. But,
absolutely.
That's just the way it is. But yes, Merlington could have blindly thrown a ball any way he wanted or kicked it, and it would have gone in that night. Very interesting. It was that one ended up being, as you said, it was a 67-63 game, a 4-point win for the Cardinals. But last year, a 10-point win at home in the second game of the year, and then that was it. There was only one game last year.
But for what it's worth, last year that Tri-County team was, I believe, either up at the end of the third quarter or it was a one-possession ball game before the guys flipped the switch and got the job done in the fourth quarter.
Well, and coming into tonight's game, it's been, even though the Cardinals are 4-0, it's been a little bit of an interesting season to open up.
Yes.
Now, we have a new cast of characters that have kind of joined this team and stepped into a somewhat prominent role. So we'll get to that in just a sec. But before we do, we'll do your New Horizons Landscape Time and Temp Report. It is currently 10 degrees. Feels like 8 degrees. 4% chance of snow in the area. The roads ain't that nice. It's still cold and slick out there, so drive safely. But that is your New Horizons Landscape Time and Temp Report. In the winter, New Horizons clears snow for residential and commercial properties. In the spring and summer, they care for your landscape. Trust the area's reliable and premier landscapers to care for your property. Trust New Horizons Landscape. Now, Blake, you are very familiar with this home court here.
Yes.
You've coached a ton of games
15
on
years.
this wood. So the Cooks Tree Service Timber Report, Big Rapids Trust Cooks Tree Service for all their tree removal, 796-2908. What would you say is the, quote, timber report on this court tonight? How does it bounce? How do these rims play? And so on and so forth.
For what it's worth, this rim going right to left where we go in the second, where we attack in the second half, a little bit softer than the one that we attack in the first half. A fun fact is this side of the court that we are on is usually where the boys practice. So that rim gets a little bit more action with, the Gabe Njenga dunks of the world.
Interesting.
So that one's a little bit softer. The hardwood is the hardwood. It's beautifully redone after a pipe burst a few years ago, and luckily the always great Josh Easler came in on a Sunday night before school and found that there was water all the way to about half court from a broken pipe. So that was fixed, but we had to repaint the floor, and it looks fantastic as always. The lighting is very, very unique, something that Brandon and I have touched on before. It's something that you don't see in most places, where it looks like, the light is, highlighting the court, and then everyone else is kind of in the shadows. It's like kind of you're on a stage here. It's a really cool atmosphere. When we hosted the regional final between Cadillac and the mighty Big Reds in Muskegon last year, I had several compliments like, "Oh, this lighting is fantastic. We wish we had this at our place." And the players seem to like it too once you get accustomed to it.
I never thought of that. I've been in this gym since 2003. And I've never thought about that. The spotlights up there. I mean, whenever we do a baseball practice indoors, it's essential to have it.
Yes.
Otherwise, someone's getting hit in the face.
Absolutely.
But I never thought about how the other schools just kind of have traditional gym lighting.
Yeah.
Even some hang-down lights maybe or something to get a little closer to the floor, but nothing that puts the court on center stage the way they do at Big Rapids.
Nope.
Yeah, it's very interesting. We will take a couple-minute timeout here as the girls still look to wrap up this game. It's 56-22. Coach Jess Heiss girls are still doing whatever they want on the court. So we'll be back in a couple minutes here on WBRN. Almost did it again. WBRN 1460 and 96.5.
Rides to the doctor, rides to treatments, rides to PT. Mota offers rides to wellness. If you're in need of reliable transportation for your medical appointment, contact Mota as far as 6 months in advance. Mota proudly serves Mecosta and Osceola counties with travel limits as far as 100 miles outside the county area, as well as the greater Ann Arbor area. Rides to wellness pickups are available 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Visit motaonline.com or call 231-796-4896. That's 231-796-4896.
Michigan Primary Care Partners is thrilled to announce they are now open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. for acute issues. Avoid a costly trip to the ER and see your primary care provider right here in Big Rapids. Additionally, the Michigan Primary Care Partners in-house pharmacy is open on Saturdays for all your medication needs. Michigan Primary Care Partners is here to help you get and stay healthy. Find Michigan Primary Care Partners in Big Rapids, Canadian Lakes, Reed City, and always online at MichiganPrimaryCarePartners.com.
You know those guys who clean up decks, docks, siding, and gunners?
You mean extremely clean?
Well, they do more. A lot more.
Like?
Extremely Clean cleans everything and anything, not just outside, but indoors too. They can professionally repair any surface and paint it, whether it's walls, ceilings, cabinets, and woodwork. Licensed and insured, over 17 years in business. Extremely Clean does it all, inside and out. And when they're done, it's on Facebook and extremelycleanmi.com. Call today.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom. For 11 years, Big Rapids Virtual School has been the area's leading provider of online education. We offer flexible, personalized instruction for all students, from kindergarten through graduation. Students have access to instruction 24/7, as well as instructional support, in-home or in person, from our experienced staff. If you are a public school student or a homeschool family that is interested in our curriculum, resources, and supports, find us online for more information. brps.org. BRVS. Anytime, any place, any way, any pace.
Big Rapids Cardinal fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Schuberg Insurance Agency is a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit us at SchubergAgency.com. And don't forget to like us on Facebook. Schuberg Insurance Agency, community-driven, policyholder-focused, education-based. Let's go Cards.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
At Quality Car and Truck Repair, your safety on the road is the priority. The maintenance and repairs we do are all to that goal. But other drivers are not always careful. So just a reminder, be safe and watch out for the other guy. 220th Avenue, off Perry, just west of 131, Big Rapids.
JD Fit in downtown Big Rapids is where you go to get fit. Are you a gym loaner? Do you need your workout but want your space to work? Or do you want one-on-one workout help? Whatever your workout needs, JD Fit can help you get fit. Stop in downtown Big Rapids or find them online at getjdfit.com.
Have you ever wondered where to have your electric vehicle serviced or where to have your hybrid vehicle serviced? Johnson's Automotive. You'd think those vehicles would have to go to the dealership, but they don't. We service and repair hybrids and electric vehicles, serving you with honesty and integrity and, of course, technology at Johnson's Automotive. Call us 231-796-3700.
Get to the chopper.
Back here at Big Rapids High School, getting set for this Friday night action. The Cardinals taking the court to get loose against the Tri-County Vikings. Coming into this game, Big Rapids 4-0, but Blake, we kind of touched on it, didn't dive too much into it. 4-0, but kind of an interesting 4-0 so far. They won against Shepherd to open up 48-34, a 14-point win. A real close one against Aviation, a team that also has played Tri-County and just beat the pants off Tri-County by 39 points in their last game. That was in Howard City. Then the Cardinals went out to Chip Hills. I remember that one.
Yep.
Where they won by 20 points, a little bit of a deceptive score.
Yes.
At halftime. It was much closer. And then it sounds like the same thing happened against Central Montcalm,
Yes.
who is also not a very strong program.
No.
I heard you say at halftime you thought it was one of the worst halves of basketball that Big Rapids had played. However, they were only down 3 points.
Correct.
So, that just kind of goes to show you some of the talent of Big Rapids. But what do you think's kind of going on? It seems like they're having slow starts every game.
Well, the Central Montcalm game is a little bit different. Coach Shea Ingles, Coach Ingles' great nephew, had a fantastic game plan where he made life incredibly difficult for Cole and Gabe, denying them 94 feet, did not let them touch the ball, and he did his best to make their lives difficult, and he did. And then they had a really good player, a small little guard who was making jump shot after jump shot, but got early, didn't have a hand in his face, got some wide open looks, built some confidence, and when you do that, the bucket looks like it's the size of the ocean. And he started making shot after shot after shot. Brandon, I couldn't say enough about him, how well he played. But also, it turns in, sometimes our offense gets a little stagnant. The ball doesn't move as much. It turns into my ball, my shot, which has been a problem for the last couple of years. And credit our guys. They felt like, we're down by one going into the third quarter, or at the end of the third quarter. Something has to change because this is not a team that we should be losing to. And they outscored 21-6 in the fourth and seal up the game. It's been a little deceptive, but you would like to see our team put those teams away early. Combined right now in the 4 games we've played, the record of those teams is 3 wins and 16 losses. If you throw Tri-County in there, it's 5 wins, 19 losses. So our strength of schedule has not been very good, and you would like to see our guys maybe come out a little bit stronger tonight, put this one to bed early so they're not worried about having to play in another tight game.
Well, there's one big notable note for tonight, and that is that not dressed out on the court during warm-ups is Ty Gilchek, who I believe rolled his ankle last game. So Ty, as a precautionary measure, not playing tonight. However, I heard that Jerice Moten stepped up, played pretty well.
He did, and so did Lamont Belvin.
As well as Lamont Belvin, yes. So the next man up mentality, right?
Absolutely. And, they're missing another player tonight in Isaac Wilhelm. His mom is the coach of the Fair State volleyball team, who unfortunately suffered their first loss last night. So he was not here either. He would have got some minutes, too, to spell Lamont. Look for Ty to be back, hopefully on Tuesday, is what he told me at school today. He said he can run in a straight line. It's the lateral movement, which is kind of crucial in hoops. You got to be able to move side to side.
Yeah.
So he decided that today is a night where he's going to rest it, and in hopes to be ready for a good Cedar Springs team on Tuesday.
Well, there you go. There's some of your pregame reporting on what's happening with the Cardinals, but it seems like offensive players against the Cardinals are consistently kind of catching fire rather inexplicably. This is, you had mentioned something out at Chip Hills about a change in defense. I have to say the defense did not look good at Chip Hills. A lot of easy buckets.
Yes.
Is that what you would attribute to some of these guys getting hot, these opponents?
A couple of them, yes. But the good thing is that when a couple of these kids have gotten hot, it's just been one player. It hasn't been multiple. And you can usually survive an individual run by one player. When you start to get in that 2 or 3 range, then it gets tough because then you don't know who to guard, where the shot's coming from. And Coach Ingles made a good move in the fourth quarter against Central as well, changing defenses. But also Central missed a few wide open jump shots. And I don't know if it was a communication error or just against Chip Hills it was different because when you press, you're going to give up some easy buckets. We did. Our press wasn't great. It forced some turnovers, but when you force those turnovers, you can't always give up the easy buckets on the flip side, and we did. But other than that, you hold a Shepherd team to 34. You hold Chip to 50. You hold Central to 43. You are playing good defense in spots. But you would just like to be able to use that, in a football term, to play that complementary basketball where you're using your defense and turning it into offense. And that's something that we haven't seen a ton of. So hopefully, the guys can figure it out, get out and run today, push the tempo, and have some success in doing so.
Yeah, we've seen in years past a lot of the success of these runaway games for the Cardinals come in what Brian Fongers used to call a track meet style game.
Yes.
Right? Really picking up the pace of it. The Cardinals just out-athlete, outspeed everybody. The defense creates a lot of turnovers and those transitional points. So hopefully we get to see a little bit of that tonight. One thing, too, that I want to mention that is a pretty good shining light so far for the Cardinals. It's not always easy to call up a freshman to varsity, but I'd say Drew Heiss has done a pretty good job.
Yes.
He's aggressive, right? I mean, he obviously knows what he's doing out there, and he's got the speed and the quickness. What are your thoughts on Drew so far?
If I had to describe him in one word, it's fearless. You can't tell he's a freshman without you knew he was a freshman. He's come in against Aviation Academy, gave some great minutes, sparked the team, did the same thing against Central, had a career-high 10 points, running out off of, he made sure the rebound was secure, and he's the guy that was running the floor for those easy buckets, and it made it way easier for us to get, when you get 3 or 4 easy buckets in a quarter, changes everything.
Well, we'll take a couple-minute timeout here on the pregame show as we get set for tonight's conference action game, the second game of conference action for the Cardinals. Early season here, but the Cardinals got a couple more games prior to the break. So we'll take a couple-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll have more pregame on WBRN.
Before the relatives arrive for the holidays, before year-end...
Geez, all the painting I didn't get to this summer.
Extremely Clean can do it.
Extremely Clean?
Yeah, Extremely Clean. They can do all the painting and repairs so your home looks its best on the inside for the holidays. Walls, ceilings, cabinets, and woodwork. Licensed and insured in over 17 years in business. Extremely Clean does it all, and when they're done, it's on Facebook and extremelycleanmi.com. Call today.
American Legion Post 98 Baseball provides the area's best baseball players the opportunity to play on Michigan's most competitive diamonds. Post 98 has recruited the area's best players for 2025 summer competition. Elite players from Big Rapids, Newaygo, Everett, Reed City, Stanton, and more. Today, Post 98 is looking for local business partnerships to sponsor individual players for next summer's team. Get your business on your player's jersey as well as in these ads. Your sponsorship covers the cost of the player's uniform. Call 796-7000.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
The ASE Blue Seal of Excellence Award for auto repair is not easy to earn, and there's just one repair shop in the area that has received it. Quality Car and Truck Repair. Call or make your appointment online today. 220th Avenue, off Perry, just west of 131, Big Rapids.
The Detroit Red Wings return to the ice this season on WBRN.
Now the Wings trying to bump it forward. Here's a breakaway for Christian Fisher. Moves in, he shoots, he scores!
Motown looks to motor to the postseason after coming up one game short last year.
Ida with a centering attempt. Kreider with a chance. Beautiful leg pad save right there by line.
Join Ken Cal and Paul Woods each and every game on 1460 AM and 96.5 FM. For the weekly Red Wings broadcast schedule, visit WBRN.com.
Same make, same model, same diagnostic issues.
Why does my car always tell me there's something wrong? Even after I installed my extra D800 neural net processor, it still says my alternator is overheating.
But sometimes things aren't always what they seem.
Johnson's Automotive fixes electrical issues on any make and model.
With the help of Johnson's Automotive Napa-certified techs, the T800 is back on track to complete his mission.
This time, I'm back for good.
Johnson's Automotive. Schedule service online at johnsonsautoBR.com.
Rides to the doctor, rides to treatments, rides to PT. Mota offers rides to wellness. If you're in need of reliable transportation for your medical appointment, contact Mota as far as 6 months in advance. Mota proudly serves Mecosta and Osceola counties with travel limits as far as 100 miles outside the county area, as well as the greater Ann Arbor area. Rides to wellness pickups are available 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Visit motaonline.com or call 231-796-4896. That's 231-796-4896.
Michigan Primary Care Partners is thrilled to announce they are now open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. for acute issues. Avoid a costly trip to the ER and see your primary care provider right here in Big Rapids. Additionally, the Michigan Primary Care Partners in-house pharmacy is open on Saturdays for all your medication needs. Michigan Primary Care Partners is here to help you get and stay healthy. Find Michigan Primary Care Partners in Big Rapids, Canadian Lakes, Reed City, and always online at MichiganPrimaryCarePartners.com.
back here at Big Rapids High School, getting set for this conference action between the Cardinals and the Vikings as we are almost to game time, about 3.5 minutes left in this pregame show. Pretty pumped to get this going. We're going to have our starting lineups brought to you by JD Fit, given by Senor Fox himself. Mathman Fox in the house. Gives you the really authentic, real basketball experience as he was talking about before we went on air. It makes you feel like you're in the gym.
Yeah, you don't know if you're in the gym, in the car. You hear the magic Mathman Fox on the call, and the next thing you know, you're in the gym.
And we're starting to tune in.
Everyone starts to tune in. That's right. And we all know everyone only tunes in for that. So I get it, especially with me on air. But Blake, coming into this game, some interesting things when we look around the conference. Of course, the conference is a little bit different these last couple seasons now, as essentially the silver is back. They're calling it the red, but except they took Central Montcalm with them. Other than that, it's still Big Rapids, Chip, Reed City, Newaygo, Grant, and Tri-County. The two schools in close proximity to each other, southwest of us, look pretty interesting this year. Newaygo and Grant. Newaygo still headed by Jason Long, despite Josiah graduating. Good for him. But Newaygo kind of put it on Reed City.
They did.
At Reed City, which was pretty interesting. And then Grant is just kind of taking care of business against Tri-County and Lakeview, a 42-point win, a 50-point win. But they opened the season with an 18-point win as well.
But the Belding thing, I do have a little intel about that. Grant's a great ball club. Belding has a kid who is, when we scrimmaged them last year, because Zach Ingles, Kent's son, was the coach there. They had a really, really good player named Gavin. I want to say Andres, maybe the last name. Tore his ACL in football.
Ooh.
Guy's a 1,000-point scorer. So that changes a little bit when you've got a senior leader who tears his ACL, who you were counting on to get you 20 a game. That changes, but still a great win for Grant, no less. We know that they're going to be one of the top teams in the conference this year, just because they return everybody from a team that upset us here last year.
Yeah, and once we come back from the break, a couple games in, the Cardinals will have to go to Grant to play the Tigers. Grant will host Reed City, go to Central Montcalm, and then they play Big Rapids in that stretch. So Tigers looking pretty tough. Lions looking pretty tough. We are probably going to have our national anthem coming up here, unless I am out of sync completely with these games, or we're going to go right to the starting lineups.
No, we're going to go to a national anthem in about 45 seconds, and then we'll call out the starting lineup, and we'll get the show on the road here.
All right, so we will take about a 40-second timeout then, and when we come back, we will have your starting lineups brought to you by JD Fit, provided by Mathman Fox himself. We'll be back in just a little bit on WBRN.
JD Fit in downtown Big Rapids is where you go to get fit. Are you a gym loaner? Do you need your workout but want your space to work? Or do you want one-on-one workout help? Whatever your workout needs, JD Fit can help you get fit. Stop in downtown Big Rapids or find them online at getjdfit.com.
Same make, same model, same diagnostic issues.
Why does my car always tell me there's something wrong? Even after I installed my extra D800 neural net processor, it still says my alternator is overheating.
But sometimes things aren't always what they seem.
Johnson's Automotive fixes electrical issues on any make and model.
With the help of Johnson's Automotive Napa-certified techs, the T800 is back on track to complete his mission.
This time, I'm back for good.
Johnson's Automotive. Schedule service online at johnsonsauto.com.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom. For 11 years, Big Rapids Virtual School has been the area's leading provider of online education. We offer flexible, personalized instruction for all students, from kindergarten through graduation. Students have access to instruction 24/7, as well as instructional support, in-home or in person, from our experienced staff. If you are a public school student or a homeschool family that is interested in our curriculum, resources, and supports, find us online for more information. brps.org. BRVS. Anytime, any place, any way, any pace.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
At Quality Car and Truck Repair, your safety on the road is the priority. The maintenance and repairs we do are all to that goal. But other drivers are not always careful. So just a reminder, be safe and watch out for the other guy. 220th Avenue, off Perry, just west of 131, Big Rapids.
JD Fit in downtown McRapids works to meet all fitness goals, whether it's to lose weight, get more mobile, or become a bigger, faster, stronger athlete. JD Fit specializes in custom-built workout plans for you based on your goals. Get JD Fit. Get started with a free consultation. Visit getjdfit.com.
Big Rapids Cardinal fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Schuberg Insurance Agency is a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit us at SchubergAgency.com. And don't forget to like us on Facebook. Schuberg Insurance Agency, community-driven, policyholder-focused, education-based. Let's go Cards.
Back here at Big Rapids High School as we get set for this action. We have Mathman Fox on the mic getting set for our JD Fit.
And now let's meet the starting lineups for today's game between the Tri-County Vikings and your Big Rapids Cardinals. First for the Vikings, a senior, number 1, Jason Guerra. A senior, number 3, Connor Henry. A senior, number 5, Joey Shotko. A senior, number 11, Josiah Locke. And a junior, number 21, Blake Gentz. The head coach of the Vikings is Abe Newell. And now for the Cardinals. A senior, number 2, Jarice Moten. A junior, number 3, Cole Heist. A junior, number 4, Liam McLaughlin. A junior, number 23, Lamont Belvin. And a senior, number 24, Gabe Njenga. The head coach of your Cardinals is Kent Ingalls. Officials for tonight's game, James Fortin, John Fortin, and Martin Taylor.
And a special thanks from Mathman Fox, putting everyone, all of our listeners, on the court as we get set for tonight's game. That was your JD Fit starting lineups. The area's best athletes train at JD Fit in downtown Big Rapids. Workouts and equipment built for your athlete. Schedule a free consultation at getjdfit.com. All stats to note tonight brought to you by Dazos Digital. And, of course, you can stay tuned for our BRPS player of the game, Gabe Njenga, getting set for the tip-off against Jason Guerra, the senior for the Vikings. It is won by Gabe and corralled by the Cardinals. Moten takes the ball. He will start it off for Big Rapids in front of the Tri-County bench, hands it off to Heiss. Heiss to Njenga at the top. Njenga tries to work it down low to Moten. It works its way back out to Njenga. Njenga to Heiss. Moten in the corner, open, doesn't take the three, passes it to the far side to Liam. And Gabe will get it back. Cardinals working left to right to open up this game. Three attempt by Cole Heiss. A good look is no good. Rebounded, though, by the Cardinals. But blowing the bunny is Belvin. A nice rebound, but a little strong on the putback and going end-to-end to open up the scoring for Tri-County is Connor Henry. Uncontested all the way from underneath the Cardinal hoop to laying it up for the Vikings. 2-0. Tri-County leads 7 minutes early on in this first quarter.
And here's that problem again. We're talking about the offense is getting stagnant again. Tri-County running a mixed-up, weird-looking zone here, and it's giving the Cardinals fits already.
So Heiss is going to try to float one down low to Njenga. He loses his dribble, picks it back up, drives the key, and gets it to go, gets the foul to go. So the opening foul of the game is on Jason Guerra of the Vikings.
Right there, good job of Gabe finding the ball in that advantageous position, rising over everybody, absorbing the contact, and knocking down the easy bunny and the harm as well.
He is unable to convert on the three-point part of the play, though, so the Vikings get the rebound and trying to work His way down low, getting blocked by Njenga, was Blake Gentz, a size mismatch to say the least. Gentz, about half a body shorter than Njenga. Njenga at the top, trying to work it to Heiss. Heiss to Liam. Liam with a nice pass in between black jerseys down low, but nothing happening. So it works its way back out to Moten. Moten to Njenga in the far corner. Back to Moten at the top. Good defense by the Vikings, keeping things tight on the Cardinals, not giving a whole lot of looks. But Gabe Njenga with an open look. Far side, that's good for 3.
Hey, good job of the Cardinals finding the weak point in the zone, getting the ball in the middle. Good kick out by Lamont and an easy catch and shoot for Gabe.
All 3-pointers brought to you by Schuberg Insurance. Schuberg Insurance is a 3-pointer with auto, home, and life coverage. So the Vikings will look to respond as the Cardinals take their first lead of the night, 5-2. Near side here is Henry. Henry guarded closely by Moten. Gives it off to Locke. Locke trying to work his way into the key, but he gets his pass picked off by Cole Heiss. So the Cardinals will take over. Heiss gives it off to Njenga. Njenga tries to drive into the lane and then dish it back out to Liam, but it goes out of bounds. So that will be a unforced turnover for the Cardinals.
Right there's a situation where nobody stopped Gabe. Nobody stepped up to guard him there. He's just got to keep going to the rack.
Almost getting too generous.
Yes.
Ball is tipped by Moten, almost intercepted by the Cardinals, but the Vikings maintain the possession. 3 look here for the Vikings is good. That's Joey Shotko. That's a great name.
That is a great name and a great shot by him.
Yeah, he knocks down the 3 to tie it up at 5 with 5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Njenga, far side corner, works his way down low, floats it up and in, makes it look easy. A significant size mismatch, and when you add the hops of Gabe, I don't know how much the Vikings are going to be able to stop him tonight. A press that the Vikings get through, and now another 3 look for Tri-County is no good, but it is going to be rebounded by Connor Henry. Ball is poked out of bounds by Moten. It'll stay with the Vikings.
And the Cardinals did a great job of winning that possession there, forcing a tough shot from pro range. Got to complete the possession, though. Got to get that defensive rebound to get out and run in transition.
We get a timeout by the Vikings. It's 7-5 very early on here in this conference matchup that the Vikings have yet to win a game since 2011.
And a fun fact about 2011, we were actually not in the CSAA together at that point. The Tri-County Vikings were in whatever conference they were in before the CSAA. I don't know what it was called back then, but that was over with, the Fremonts, the Ludingtons, the Muskegans, Muskegon Oak Ridge of the world.
I don't think that wouldn't be the Lakes 8 if you have some of those in it. It looks like MHSA did not include the name of the conference.
But I do not believe they were a conference opponent that year.
No, they only played one game. It was played early on at the end of December. It was the only game that the Cardinals and the Vikings played that year. There were a couple of years where, they didn't share conferences, including back when I was in high school. Nice play by Moten to steal the ball, but he misses the layup going the other way, and the Vikings get the rebound. So no harm, no foul for Tri-County. 3-ball attempt is no good, rebounded by Heist.
Here's that tempo you want them to push. The guys are a little unorganized in what lanes they're supposed to run there. If you can get the floor spread and run, you're going to be in good shape.
Liam tries to go baseline, work it down low to Belvin, but it goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Cardinals. Yeah, I see what you're saying right there. That transition right at center court, typically that tempo is pushed way up,
yes.
Throttle to the max, all gas, no brakes. But right there, a little apprehension.
Yeah, you had 5 guys all running on the same side of the floor. If you're not going to be spread out, the running game becomes non-existent.
Inbound to Liam to Belvin, back to Liam, to Moten, to Heiss in the far side corner. A good look at a 3, no good. Strong rebound by Belvin, and he gets one to go. Oh, man, what a play by Lamont Belvin right there.
One thing that Lamont does probably better than anybody on the team is he is the first one off the floor. When he is ready to go up and get a board, he's off the floor before some guys have even decided that it's a rebound. Great offensive rebound by him. The hoop and the harm. He's grown a lot in the last couple of weeks.
Free throw rims in and out. So the Cardinals struggling early on from the charity stripe, but they're up 7-5 here And the press giving the Vikings fits, but they will break it and set up an offense with 3:50 to go in this first quarter.
It's 9-5.
It is 9-5.
Yes.
Scoreboard is incorrect. It now got fixed. 3-ball attempt by the Vikings is no good. It will go out of bounds and go to the Cardinals. And you know who initially made that correction was none other than Mathman Fox.
It's numbers.
It's the numbers. Can't get numbers by this guy. So 9-5 Cardinals lead with 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Belvin with the ball in the far side corner. Hoops one up to Njenga, who gets one to go. The 3rd and 1 of this early game. Cardinals have yet to convert on one, but Gabe will look to change that.
And that was just throw it up towards the rim, tell Gabe to go get it. He comes down with it, gets hacked, finishes again. He is far and away the best athlete on the floor right now, and Tri-County has no answer for him.
You could conceivably just do that every possession.
Yes.
Gabe gets it to go. Makes it 12-5.
Gabe's got 10 points here early on.
Jeez. Yeesh if you're the Tri-County Vikings. Some tight defense by Liam coming across court, but the Vikings able to get through it, and we're going to get a foul on the floor. It's going to be on the Cardinals. That is on Moten, his first. Also the team first. So right in front of the student section. Ball will be inbounded by the Vikings. Trying to drive into the lane is Shotko. Shotko will dish it out. Thinking about a three is Guerrera, but instead thinks better. And the Vikings will continue to work it around the perimeter. Shotko back with the ball. Trying to go baseline. He's going to get fouled as he attempts to shoot. So he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Liam. Boy, the scoreboard all over the place. Scoreboard saying the Cardinals have 3 fouls. They have 2 fouls.
There we go.
Just shaking the rust off.
That's right.
So Shotko's first attempt is good. He's living up to his name.
Tri-County hanging around here. Subbing here on a made free throw to slow down the running game of the Cardinals.
Second one is good to go. And the Vikings will, in fact, sub. Cole Plotz comes in, as well as Garnett Fansler.
And Drew Heiss checking in for the Cardinals.
Moten will take a break. And the freshman enters. Talking about him on the pregame show, Drew done a pretty good job for the Cardinals so far coming off the bench as a freshman. Liam will work it to him, gets it back, then drives in and dishes it out to Drew's brother Cole, whose 3 attempt is short, no good, rebounded by the Vikings.
I do like Cole hunting for a shot, though. I think he's the guy that needs to do that a little bit more. Already put up 2 jump shots. I don't even think he had a shot attempt in the first half on Tuesday.
That is good news. He'll catch fire eventually. He's just got to keep taking it. So a drive attempt by the Vikings gets knocked away. And they are the last ones to touch it as it goes out of bounds. So good defense by the Cardinals. And they get possession up 12-7 with 2 minutes to go in this first quarter.
Tri-County playing a 1-3-1. Some of the best things you can do that is just to dribble right into the jaws of it to collapse it and then look on that back. There it is. Perfectly executed on an easy dunk for Gabe.
Boy, just Cole Heiss to Lamont Belvin with a nice easy bounce pass to Gabe and a 2-hand slam to throw it down for the Cardinals. Cardinals will sub Belvin out for Moten. That dunk brought to you by JD Fit, the area's best athletes train at JD Fit in downtown Big Rapids. Just ask Gabe Njenga. We just saw it. The results, 14-7 Cardinals. And the Big Rapids offense starting to figure out this Tri-County defense.
Yeah, the ball's moving a little bit better now. It's not as stagnant. And they're looking, there it is, their moneymaker, Gabe, absorbing some contact.
Boy, what a nice move there. Heiss to Moten, down low to Gabe, and a nice turnaround floater is up and in to make it 16-7. And Gabe is putting up video game stats so far in this first quarter. He's got 14. attempt by the Vikings, a rebound. It looked like maybe a walk, but it wasn't called. Somehow Tri-County maintains the possession. Now a 3 attempt is up. That's no good. That by Connor Henry is rebounded by Cole Heiss. Heiss coming back the other way, pushes the tempo to his brother. Drew drives up and misses the layup. Contested shot rebounded by Shotko.
The pass by Cole there, the one-handed bounce pass through traffic was outstanding.
That was a great pass. Now we have a flat tire for the Tri-County Vikings, so Cardinals on a power play right now. And Liam takes advantage of it. Backs down his defender. Turnaround jumper makes it 18-7.
Great job by Liam pushing the tempo, knowing he's got a smaller defender on him, out-muscles him, easy bucket for him.
That was Fansler who got the flat tire. He has now rejoined the fray, but to no avail. Vikings with 2 attempts down low, no good. Rebounded by Njenga. Coming back the other way now with 20 seconds is Cole Heiss. Cole goes to the top of the key, dishes it out to Gabe. Gabe's 3 attempt is short, no good. Rebounded by the Vikings. Pass almost goes out of bounds, and they're going to say that Joey Shotko stepped out of bounds right in front of Coach Ingalls and the Cardinal bench. So it'll be Cardinal basketball with 8.7 seconds to go in this first quarter.
Tri-County's going to have to make some adjustments here at the end of the first quarter. The 1-3-1 starting to get picked apart. Here they go. They're into a man. No, they're still in their 1-3-1 right now.
Cole's pass is almost picked off by the Vikings, but he'll get it back, and his 3 attempt is no good. So that ends the first quarter. Cardinals up 18-7 over the Tri-County Vikings. We'll see if Coach Abe Newell does have adjustments to make or if he's a one-trick pony.
Yep.
So we'll be back after this on WBRN 1460 and 96.5.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom. For 11 years, Big Rapids Virtual School has been the area's leading provider of online education. We offer flexible, personalized instruction for all students, from kindergarten through graduation. Students have access to instruction 24/7, as well as instructional support, in-home or in person, from our experienced staff. If you are a public school student or a homeschool family that is interested in our curriculum, resources, and supports, find us online for more information. brps.org. BRVS. Anytime, any place, any way, any pace.
Rides to the doctor, rides to treatments, rides to PT. Mota offers rides to wellness. If you're in need of reliable transportation for your medical appointment, contact Mota as far as 6 months in advance. Mota proudly serves Mecosta and Osceola counties with travel limits as far as 100 miles outside the county area, as well as the greater Ann Arbor area. Rides to wellness pickups are available 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Visit motaonline.com or call 231-796-4896. That's 231-796-4896.
We're back here at Big Rapids High School. 18-7, the Cardinals lead heading into the second quarter. And it was the Gabe Njenga show.
It certainly was.
That first quarter. Of the 18 points, 14 of them came courtesy of Njenga. Inbound for Tri-County leads to a pretty good attempt, a pretty good look.
But if you want to have any chance of upsetting the Cardinals tonight, that's something you have to make. Is a little bunny like that.
Yeah, and Hallman unable to do it, coming back the other way. Njenga with a 3 attempt, that's no good. Rebounded by the Vikings. So offensive rebounding is the one blemish I'd throw on the Cardinals tonight. They're only getting usually one look on offense, and the Vikings take over. 3 attempt here for the Vikings is very strong. Strong enough that it went right through Lamont Belvin and into the hands of Gabe Njenga. Cole Heiss will force the issue again. Tries to drive in, will dish it out. Njenga now with a pull-up jumper. Mid-range is good.
Gabe's bread and butter there. Little mid-range jump shot. He's got to be shooting close to 60, 70% this year with that jump shot.
And I don't know how you stop it, especially with the athletes on the court that the Tri-County Vikings have.
You don't. You just don't.
I don't know too many kids in West Michigan that are going to be able to stop that. I can think of maybe one.
Yep, one, and we'll see him in February.
Yeah. We saw him on the gridiron to end the Cardinal football season, but Cam Thompson may be the only guy who could physically match Gabe Njenga from what we've seen.
And his stat line, I don't know if you saw it the other night, 26 and 22. That is unbelievable at any level. I don't care if it's third-grade basketball, pro basketball. Anytime you're getting double-digit rebounds like that, you're on fire.
Steal by the Cardinals, going down to their side of the court. Belvin to Jerice. Jerice lays it up and in to make it 22-7. So the Vikings at this point just trying to get to double digits.
Lamont again in a stat stuff in right now. That was his third assist. He's got 3 boards. He's just doing all the little things that you would ask your 5-man to do.
Very impressive so far for number 23. Pocket picked by Cole Heiss, coming back the other way. A pull-up 3. That one is strong, no good. Rebounded by Njenga. It is knocked out of his hands and into the hands of Drew Heiss. His 3 attempt, no good. And Njenga gets this one, dishes it up. And Cardinals staying on the perimeter. Another 3 attempt, just raining fire are the Heiss at this point, and Drew misses it. Drew with another attempt after the Cole Heiss rebound. That one is no good. Yeah, just the Heiss show right there, but it didn't yield any points. Rebound after a shot attempt by the Vikings. That is Blake Gens. It almost looked like he forgot which side of the court he was on, though. Didn't take it right back up to the basket, so we got the ball knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by the Vikings. It'll be Cardinal basketball with 5:40 to go.
Again, the Bunnies, you got to make those layups to even have a chance to stick in this game. Down 15, and you're missing 2 one-footers to start the half.
Now a steal by the Vikings. Driving is Connor Henry, who got that steal and drawing the foul. It's going to be, it looks like, on Heist, Cole Heist, that is.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Cole just gets stuck in a spot where, in my opinion, a player is getting downhill. He's a little bit out of control. He jumps into Cole, gets bailed out, and now he's at the line shooting a couple of free throws.
So we'll see what Connor Henry has from the charity stripe. First one is no good. Free throws brought to you by Post 98 Baseball. Donate to Post 98. 2025 team needs help with jerseys, hats, and travel. Donate today. Visit 98baseball.com or contact me, Coach Scarpelli. 22-7. Cardinals still with the lead. Second attempt by Henry is good. Makes it 22-8. So the Vikings, with 5.5 to go in this first half, still clawing towards double digits while the Cardinals are in the 20s. Heiss to Heiss. Drew back to his brother Cole, working to the far side of the court. He'll get it to Njenga. Njenga will drive into the key. A nice move, lays it up, but not getting it to go this time. A good move by Gabe. He draws the contact and gets the foul.
I like there. He caught the ball and was immediately aggressive. Didn't play with it. Didn't think about it. Just got it, went, and drew a foul.
That one is on Blake Gens. Gabe's first is good. Makes it 23-8.
That's another thing Gabe has improved on substantially this year is his presence at the free throw line and knocking him down. Last year, he's about a 50% free throw shooter. Much better on the year this year.
Looks pretty automatic with him shooting it. 24-8. Gabe has 18. Jeez. A good trap by the Cardinals almost yields a turnover, but somehow the possession is saved by Jarvis Ryder. Ryder will eventually give way to Henry.
Great defense there by the Cardinals. Unfortunate, the ball doesn't bounce their way, and the Tri-County Vikings hit double digits.
Heiss to Drew. Drew will work it down low to Njenga, and we're going to get a foul.
The Vikings have no answer for Gabe right now. He's catching the ball wherever he wants, going wherever he wants. Just totally dominant at this point. There's nothing they can do to stop him right now.
That foul was on Guerra. Inbound to Njenga. Njenga misses the layup attempt, but it almost looked like Tri-County didn't even try to go for the rebound. So Gabe gets it back, puts it right back. He's got 20. Floater by the Vikings is no good. Rebounded by Moten.
And there's Gabe again, impacting a shot. Guy has to shoot it up and over him. That's a tough thing to do over his 6'8" frame.
And again, that mismatch with a lot of these guys. And there you go. Cole was pretty cold from the three-point line. Finally hits one, and now it might start raining for him. It's 29-10. We get a double dribble coming back the other way for the Vikings.
Right there, Gabe attacks the paint. Everybody collapses on him. He kicks it to the top of the key for an automatic triple for Cole there. Cole is great off of the catch and shoot, especially when it comes inside out to him. And right there, easy money for him.
Gabe at the top of the key here loses his dribble, hands it off to Cole. Cole will slow things down a little bit, hands it off to his brother, who gets fouled on the 3 attempt. So Drew will go to the line for 3. And that is right, Coach Blake Thomas. That is a no-no. Don't do that.
That is one of the cardinal sins of basketball is you don't foul a 3-point shooter. Last year it cost us a couple times against Shepherd. I think we fouled a 3-point shooter 3 different times. Those are plays that you cannot do if you want to win ball games.
Drew knocks down the first, makes it 30-10.
And then another thing is, Drew Heiss is a shooter. This is not what you want to do with a shooter. You never want to send a shooter to the line who's missed a couple. Because this usually gets them into rhythm.
He knocks down the second. Cole looks like he is starting to get into rhythm. As Jaden Button checks in for the Vikings and Folkema checks in for the Cardinals. Moten will take a glass of water while he rests. Drew knocks down all 3. Wow, Blake, I don't know if you could have been any more right. Get him in rhythm by sending him to shoot 3 free, uncontested shots. Drew was pure on all of them. Both Heiss,
there we go,
looking to trap the Vikings and cause a turnover, but the outlet is Button, and he saves the possession. He's down low. It looked like he had a wide-open shot, but lost his dribble as Gabe converged on him. Now going baseline and trying to lay it up, getting fouled is Fansler. That's going to be on Liam.
That's his second. Right there, number 40 gets 34 gets in the paint, Jaden Button, and he just hears Gabe coming and knows that I'm not going to get this shot off.
Looked like a little panic almost.
Recycles it, and a good drive by Garrett Fansler to get to the line.
Misses the first one. Liam will check out for Owen Craven, enters the game for the first time. Owen, a pretty good defender.
Yes. In every sport. Outstanding football defender. Great on the hardwood as well when it comes to shutting down his opponent.
So Fansler looking to make his second, and he does. Makes it 32-11. So the Cardinals continuing to pull away with this one, which is exactly what you talked about, Blake.
Yes. Yeah. A much better response from Tuesday's game.
Of course, it's been the Gabe Njenga show so far, but who cares? Stop him. That's the challenge. Heiss to Heiss. Cole's going to try to drive the lane. Nothing there. Dishes it out to Folkema. Folkema with a good head fake. Drives in, dishes it out to Cole. Cole's 3 attempt is no good. And a Russell-tussle on the ground. WCW. Looks like we're going to get a foul on Owen Craven. Got a little rough going after it. I don't know if you can fault him for that. I mean, just being aggressive going after the ball.
If you're going to foul somebody, as a coach, you will take that type of foul. Being aggressive, trying to get a ball that's on the floor. You can't fault him for that.
Some good defense by Folkema, almost causing a turnover by Jarvis Ryder. Lost his dribble, but was able to pick it back up. He hands it off to Hallman. Hallman, the top of the key, looking for a move. It's not there. Dishes it out to Button. Button's 3 attempt, no good. Rebounded by Njenga. Here comes Drew Heiss the other way. Drew, baseball pass to the near side. Folkema to Cole. Cole in the near side corner in front of the Tri-County bench. We'll give it right back to Folkema. Back to Drew. Back to Folkema. All working the perimeter for the Cardinals. Now Cole Heiss will drive the lane. Saw it, but misses the layup. Rebounded by the Vikings. Good vision, though, by Cole Heiss.
Yeah, good attack there. And what sprung him there was, a ball screen. Something we haven't seen the Cardinals do all half was Ashton Folkman just decided to set a ball screen. Cole attacks. Ended up rounding it off. Didn't finish, but like to see the aggression.
All right, I want your opinion on this one here, Blake, because this has happened a few times. We get a foul on Drew Heiss, his first of the game. The Vikings are somewhat out of control driving the bucket, and they're getting foul calls for it. 3 attempts here is no good. Rebounded by Gabe Njenga. Like right there, Drew was literally just standing there,
yes.
And the guy ran into him, and it's a foul on Drew. Unfortunately,
that's something that you see pretty often in the high school game. Kids do get fouled going to the rack, even if they're out of control and they get bailed out. It's part of the game. It's something you've got to live with. As Gabe gets his, I don't know, his 9th rebound of the game and his 22nd point of the game, doubling up the Vikings all by himself.
Just easy. Owen Craven tried to drive, but his attempt was a little strong, and the putback was pure by Gabe Njenga. Vikings trying to work it down low to Hallman underneath the hoop, but it will go out of bounds, so another turnover. So the Cardinals up 34-11. I lost my little guy for my microphone. But anyway, Cole to Njenga at the top of the key. Gives it right back to Cole, who will hand it off to Craven. Craven to Njenga. Njenga, 3 attempt with a minute to go is no good. And it's going to go to the Cardinals. And I'd say the rebound attempt by Owen Craven kind of helped change that.
Oh, looks like they're giving the ball to Tri-County now.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, the Cardinals get into their press here.
Button will inbound it to Ryder. Ryder covered tightly by Folkema and Heist. I don't know if he tried to call a timeout or what, but he lost control of the ball and went out of bounds. So great defense by the Cardinals. And a huge sigh of relief. I could feel the air coming from the Tri-County side of the gym. Gabe Njenga is checking out to get a drink of water.
Well-deserved by Gabe. If you're the Tri-County Vikings, you welcome the sight of Gabe going to get a glass of water on the bench.
Kobe Griffin checks in, as well as Lamont. Now some pretty tight defense by Griffin.
The Vikings right here are playing right into the Cardinals' hands. If you're being pressed, the one place you do not dribble is into the corners immediately after half court, and they have done it several times tonight, just begging to be trapped.
Losing his dribble, turning it over, just kidding, as soon as Lamont had it. Official says he stepped out of bounds, but a wild dribble there by Josiah Locke right into Belvin's hands, but Lamont stepped on the baseline, I guess. 3 attempts on the inbound is good by Jarvis Ryder to make it 34-14. Ryder's first point.
Watching Jarvis Ryder during warm-ups, I saw him knock down that shot a couple times. A good hit by him there.
3 attempt by Craven is short, rebounded by the Vikings. Pulaski on the rebound. And now coming back the other way is Locke. Locke will go into the key, throws up a wild shot. Good defense by Owen Craven, and he gets the rebound as we're down to 15 seconds in this first half. 34-14, Big Rapids leads.
We got an isolation here for Drew Heist. See what he does here. Oh, good move.
Drew drives the paint, floats one up. It's no good. Rebounded by Belvin, and with 0.3 seconds to go, Lamont's going to go to the line.
Again, Lamont filling his role perfectly. Drew with a little shifty move there, put in an extra gear, got in the paint, and then, has to throw up a shot at the buzzer. May have gotten bumped with some contact, and then, that's the no call. A little out of control, got bumped, and that's been called on us a couple times. Here it isn't. But Lamont cleans up the boards.
Lamont's first attempt is good. Makes it 35-14. See what he can do. This will end the first half with 0.3 seconds to go. His second one is no good. He gets the rebound and got the shot off, but that was no good. Boy, that would have been something. So 35-14, Cardinals lead at the half. Looking pretty good so far, are the Cardinals. So we'll take a couple-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have your halftime show right here on WBRN 1460 and 96.5.
Rides to the doctor, rides to treatments, rides to PT. Mota offers rides to wellness. If you're in need of reliable transportation for your medical appointment, contact Mota as far as 6 months in advance. Mota proudly serves Mecosta and Osceola counties with travel limits as far as 100 miles outside the county area, as well as the greater Ann Arbor area. Rides to wellness pickups are available 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Visit MotaOnline.com or call 231-796-4896. That's 231-796-4896.
Michigan Primary Care Partners is thrilled to announce they are now open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. for acute issues. Avoid a costly trip to the ER and see your primary care provider right here in Big Rapids. Additionally, the Michigan Primary Care Partners in-house pharmacy is open on Saturdays for all your medication needs. Michigan Primary Care Partners is here to help you get and stay healthy. Find Michigan Primary Care Partners in Big Rapids, Canadian Lakes, Reed City, and always online at MichiganPrimaryCarePartners.com.
You know those guys who clean up decks, docks, siding, and gunners?
You mean extremely clean?
Well, they do more. A lot more.
Like?
Extremely Clean cleans everything and anything, not just outside, but indoors too. They can professionally repair any surface and paint it, whether it's walls, ceilings, cabinets, and woodwork. Licensed and insured, over 17 years in business. Extremely Clean does it all, inside and out. And when they're done, it's on Facebook and extremelycleanmi.com. Call today.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom. For 11 years, Big Rapids Virtual School has been the area's leading provider of online education. We offer flexible, personalized instruction for all students, from kindergarten through graduation. Students have access to instruction 24/7, as well as instructional support, in-home or in person, from our experienced staff. If you are a public school student or a homeschool family that is interested in our curriculum, resources, and supports, find us online for more information. brps.org. BRVS. Anytime, any place, any way, any pace.
Big Rapids Cardinal fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Schuberg Insurance Agency is a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit us at SchubergAgency.com. And don't forget to like us on Facebook. Schuberg Insurance Agency, community-driven, policyholder-focused, education-based. Let's go Cards.
JD Fit in downtown Big Rapids is where you go to get fit. Are you a gym loaner? Do you need your workout but want your space to work? Or do you want one-on-one workout help? Whatever your workout needs, JD Fit can help you get fit. Stop in downtown Big Rapids or find them online at getjdfit.com.
In the year 2017, an innocent man accused of a crime has a choice: hard time or prime time.
Ugh, I didn't do it, and now my car's suspension is kaput like a running man.
Fortunately, the Napa-certified technicians at Johnson's Automotive can fix the suspension, replace the tires, even replace the brakes on any make or model.
I told Damian Killian I would be back.
Johnson's Automotive, Northland Drive, Big Rapids. Schedule service online at johnsonsautobr.com.
Killian, here is Sub-Zero. Now Plain Zero.
American Legion Post 98 Baseball provides the area's best baseball players the opportunity to play on Michigan's most competitive diamonds. Post 98 has recruited the area's best players for 2025 summer competition. Elite players from Big Rapids, Newaygo, Everett, Reed City, Stanton, and more. Today, Post 98 is looking for local business partnerships to sponsor individual players for next summer's team. Get your business on your player's jersey as well as in these ads. Your sponsorship covers the cost of the player's uniform. Call 796-7000.
The Detroit Red Wings return to the ice this season on WBRN.
Now the Wings trying to bump it forward. Here's a breakaway for Christian Fisher. Moves in, he shoots, he scores!
Motown looks to motor to the postseason after coming up one game short last year.
Ida with a centering attempt. Kreider with a chance. Beautiful leg pad save right there by line.
Join Ken Cal and Paul Woods each and every game on 1460 AM and 96.5 FM. For the weekly Red Wings broadcast schedule, visit WBRN.com.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
The ASE Blue Seal of Excellence Award for auto repair is not easy to earn, and there's just one repair shop in the area that has received it: Quality Car and Truck Repair. Call or make your appointment online today, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131, Big Rapids.
And we're back here at Big Rapids High School. It is halftime in, what is a little bit of an expected outcome so far, Blake. Yes. I'd say 35-14. Big Rapids is, well, specifically Gabe Njenga is doing just whatever he wants.
Whatever he wants.
So you got some Dazos digital stats for us in that first half.
I do. Gabe Njenga with 22 points, 9 rebounds, couple of blocks, couple of assists. And then you've got Lamont Lamont Belvin with 5 rebounds, 3 assists. And then the score has been spread out. You've got Dries Moten with 2, Cole Heist with 3, Liam McLaughlin with 2, Lamont Belvin with 3, Drew Heist with 3. So the scoring's been spread out outside of Gabe Njenga. I think he scored 14 of our first 18, and it's just continued that trend. But I don't know how you guard him. Unless the Big Rapids allows Tri-County to put a 6th man on the floor, you could try and double him, you can try and box him, you can try and not let him touch the ball, because Central Rock did a really good job of that on Tuesday. But right now, I think if you decide you're gonna do some sort of gimmick, our Cardinals are too talented. Someone else is gonna go off. Someone else is gonna start making jump shots, and then that opens everything back up again. This is one of those ones where if you're Tri-County, you hope to just mitigate the damage in the second half. My goal here was get it back under to 20 and keep it under 20 if I was Tri-County's coach right now. Because right now, Big Rapids is the more talented ball club, and I don't even know if it's close at this point.
Yeah, I'd say that's you could say that. They could put all the players they want out on the court. It really, I don't know how they would stop Gabe. They just don't have the body to do it. Specifically, they just don't have the athlete to do it so far.
Well, and I feel like we're going to be saying that more times than not with Gabe. There might be 1 or 2 kids that can deal with him athletically, but it's pretty rare. Just in high school basketball in general, to have a kid who's 6'8" with almost a 40-inch vertical that can not only go in the paint and be productive, can step outside and knock down jump shots, can break you down off the dribble. He's what people would say is kind of a unicorn when it comes to hoops. He's a guy that we expect to, he's gonna get some big-time looks and play some big-time basketball in the future.
Yeah, that mid-range jumper, man, that is pretty dangerous.
It is.
Right there. I really don't know what you do about that, especially if he can get a little bit of a step back going or something like that. I mean,
you have to match him. You have to have somebody who's long enough to bother him, and that's probably 6'6" is the cutoff, is as short as you can be. He's tough to guard, really fun to watch, and this year he's also making his teammates better, which has been awesome. He's sharing the ball, and he's understanding that teams can converge on him. He can dish the ball. He doesn't always have to force a tough jump shot. He's been playing under control tonight, and it shows. He's only missed 4 shots. He is 9 for 13 from the floor right now. Good luck stopping that.
Yeah.
That is about as good as it gets. He's been fantastic, and it has been great to see that.
Well, we have some other games going on around the league tonight, including a pretty big one. Grant heading to Newaygo.
Yes.
2 of the other teams the Cardinals are going to be looking at, as it looks like Ty Heist doing his best coaching impersonation. I'm sure there's absolute gobbledygook written on the other side of that whiteboard, though, that he was showing Belvin.
Ty Gilchek's pretty sharp. He might have something drawn up for the guys ready to go. I'm interested to see what he's got. He
drew a frowny face. That's what he did. Or a happy face. Anyway, another game going on. Chip Hills is heading up to Reed City. Coach Walsh will look for a bounce back for the Coyotes. And then, of course, tonight's game, Tri-County here at Big Rapids. On the other side of the conference, Lakeview going to Central Montcalm. Kent City is heading to Sparta. Good luck there. And Morley Stanwood heading to White Cloud. Now, White Cloud, pretty strong basketball program.
Yeah, their JVs were a little down last year. They graduated 4 starters of a group that was very, very talented, very good. Gave us everything we could handle for 2 straight years. We had the Dunn brothers, the Jack Ruggles group that went 20-3, a fantastic group of basketball players, and they gave us everything we can handle. A testament to those guys. White Cloud hit 15 triples on us. And we still beat them by 15 or 17, which is pretty outrageous. Anytime you give up 15 triples and win and survive to talk about it, you're a good ball club. The big one tonight, though, like you said, is Grant and Newaygo, because I know that Grant is a good ball club. Newaygo graduates their best player in Josiah Long last year. Interested to see what that one turns out. Playing at Newaygo is never easy. One of the tougher places to play in this area. Interested to see the score of that one when it's all said and done.
Cardinals will start with possession Heist almost ran out of time there and then almost got his pass picked off by Connor Henry, but Belvin will corral it, so Cole.
Tri-County playing the same defense, that 1-3-1 look, trying to trap everything in a corner. It was not very effective in the first half. The Cardinals made it ineffective, mainly because they're able to do that.
Yeah, working down low, Belvin to Gabe Njenga and an easy bucket. That's his 24th of the night. Makes it 37-14 as we open up the second half. Some hard dribbling by Cole Plotz, but he survives the defensive fray. Now shot blocked by Belvin, attempted by Shotko. Vikings maintain the possession, though. Shotko looking for something, double-teamed by Cole and Belvin. Will hand it off. The ball eventually ends up in the hands of Locke. Locke with a free throw jumper. That's no good.
Gabe secures his double-double there. Interesting point here. Cole Plotz for Tri-County, one of their better ball players, a guy that I recognize the name, did not play at all in the first half. So maybe look for something, a little boost for the Vikings.
Nice cross-court pass. Intended for Cole Heist. His 3 attempt is no good. Almost a dunk putback right there.
By Jerice Moten. By Jerice. I knew that Jerice had those kinds of ups, but
that's
I didn't
impressive.
Know he had those kind of ups.
Jerice, the top of his hair, not just his head, the top of his hair touches about, I'd say, Gabe's neck.
Yeah.
And he got up there, and he had plenty to get that. He just didn't get a handle on it. It'll be Viking basketball. Cardinals up 37-14 with about 6.5 to go in the third quarter. And there you go, a little more kind of out of controlness there, and draws a foul.
That's a rule on a press there. If you're going to press somebody, you have to be in between the ball and your man. And right there, Lamont stuck behind his man. Guy flashes. The only thing Lamont can do at that point is give him a little body check.
So the Vikings will inbound it off the foul. That's going to be Lamont's second. Ball's on the deck. Rolling around is Moten in a couple black jerseys, but Moten skips it away to the Cardinals. That's Liam. Liam working it down low. Moten to Lamont. I think maybe
and then
Liam
Lamont to Liam. There was a foul there on the floor. An interesting break there. The Cardinals made 3 passes inside the paint on a 3-on-1 and get a foul instead of a bucket. But great hustle by the Cardinals. Moten on the floor, Liam on the floor, Lamont on the floor. A great job to secure that ball and get out and run.
Cole inbounds it to Njenga. Njenga almost loses his dribble, but it's picked up by Moten. Back to Njenga. Njenga's going to go baseline. Nice move. Oh, man, what do you do?
You don't.
What do you do?
At this point, you can't let him catch the ball. You've got to double him anytime he's on the block. And you've got to shade everybody when he has it. You got to move all 5 guys towards him.
Gabe Njenga right now it's like he's an elite basketball player playing on rookie mode in like NBA Live. Liam with a steal and a nice move, absorbing contact, floats one up and off the glass. It's good to go. 41-14 Cardinals. Oh, that was a nifty little shot there by Liam.
Liam, that football strength shows there.
Oh, we're going to get a foul called on Gabe Njenga. That looked like a pretty clean block on Joey Shotko, but
a block on top, yeah, but Shopko got into Gabe's body. Anytime you see a guy go straight up and then his butt has to go back and his arms go forward, there's some sort of body contact there. A good call by the officials. I would agree with that one.
Boo hiss. That's going to be Gabe's first foul. 41-14, Cardinals lead. First free throw attempt is good by Shotko. A couple subs come in for Tri-County, including Fansler and Jarvis Ryder. Ryder with a nice-looking long-range shot.
Yes.
When he gets a look. Hey, B-Fox in the house. Yeah.
Probably going to get a round of Mountain Dew.
That's right. The king of 3 before every game.
Good to go. I remember running the concessions last year for one of these games, and he had, actually it was 2 years ago, he had Caden Schubert come get 6 Mountain Dews for him. And I was like, what are you doing, Caden? Well, the Cardinals looking to expand on this 41-16 lead, but Liam's going to give the ball up. But Moten with a poke check knocks it away. It's picked up by Njenga. Njenga, I think, was calling for an oop.
He was.
But Liam decided, I got it. He lays it up and in. Gabe's got 26. Now Liam's got 6. 43-16. Cardinals with just a dominant lead in this game. Open three look is no good by Connor Henry, rebounded by Njenga. He's just racking up both the points and the rebounds. Some nice dribbling efforts by him, too. Gives it off to Moten. Moten gets fouled. It's going to be on Cole Plotz.
I like that by Gabe. Corralling a rebound and pushing the tempo, trying to get his guys to follow along with him. That's the way the game's meant to be played. I've always told my guys when I was coaching that if we never have to run an offensive set, we can get into that track meet like a Brian Fongers would say. I'd much rather do that. Way more fun brand of basketball.
That it is. It is a lot more fun to call, I'll tell you that. And Gabe Njenga drives the lane and one hand throws one down. That dunk brought to you by J.D. Fitt. And wow, that was emphatic by Gabe Njenga right there.
His
B-Fox is fired up.
Head was at the rim when he went there. There is absolutely nothing the Tri-County Vikings can do to stop him right now.
Got out of the way. Coming back the other way, it's a shooting gallery for the Vikings beyond the arc, but to no avail. Rebounded by Lamont Belvin. Going back the other way, Lamont and Cole break the Viking defense for an easy layup to make it 47-16.
Lamont Belvin right now has got 7 rebounds and 5 assists.
I like him. He is a great player for the Cardinals. 3 attempt by Liam is good. He's got 9 now, makes it 50-16.
Yeah, the Cardinals are now flirting with that running clock here. You see Coach Ingles going to his bench, seeing what he can get.
Steal by Njenga up to McLaughlin, who lays it up and in. I think he was trying to do his Gabe Njenga impersonation, but decided just to float it up. He'll take the points. He's got 11. It's 52-16. We got a line change coming in for the Cardinals. And with every second that passes, another guy joins. The Vikings frantically looking for an open look, but the Cardinal defense locking them down, not allowing much. 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. 52-16, Big Rapids doing whatever they want in this. Looking to drive the lane is Shotko. He gives it up. Back to Shotko now. He's guarded by Moten. Drives the lane, floats one up. It's no good. Rebounded by Gabe Njenga.
It's 12th rebound again. That's another one where Gabe's standing there in the paint. Guys are scared to go in there. Rushed a little floater there. And an easy rebound for Gabe.
A nice eye by Cole Heiss. Tries to work it down low to Lamont Belvin, but he's unable to make the contested layup. And now coming back the other way, trying to force the issue is Hallman, but he misses it. So Cole Heiss picks it up. Tosses it up to Gabe Njenga, who even more emphatically two-hand dunks that one.
He's got to be careful. He's going to break a backboard.
He's getting stronger with that by the attempt.
When we say a grown man dunk, he has had 3 grown man dunks tonight. Can't say enough. An incredible performance by Gabe. Now he gets to take a seat. Did not miss a shot in this half. He is now 13 for 17 from the floor for 30 points, 12 rebounds. A career performance. This is one that people are going to talk about for years to come. Were you there when Gabe Njenga did what he did against Tri-County?
Yeah, it's bringing me back to the Meach days.
The Meach days, yes.
Right. I will never forget his performance at Alma.
Yes.
I think his sophomore year.
Junior year. The year we went to the Breslin Center. Yeah, we were down by 20, and he just put the team on his shoulders and brought us back.
And absorbed all the opposing fan comments flying his way. There were plenty of them. Alma's always full of it.
Yep.
Steal here by Owen Craven coming back the other way. He floats it to Griffin, who loses it, picks it back up, shoots a 3. It's no good. Craven with the rebound. Owen, strong bounce pass, cross court, goes out of bounds. I think he was looking for McKinney, who checked in. So Cardinals with a full line change. You have Kobe Griffin, Drew Heiss, Ashton Folkema, Owen Craven, and Kingston McKinney. Vikings will draw a foul. That was Jarvis Ryder driving the lane.
And then Folkema foul on Ashton Folkema. Good job. Ryder's got a little bit of size on him. Put a shoulder into Ashton's chest and gets the foul call.
First free throw is good. Makes it 53-17. Just over 90 seconds ago in the third quarter, 53-18. Both free throws were made.
Drew Heiss pushing the tempo. We like that. Tri-County playing a man here.
Craven at the top of the key will hand it off to Heiss. Heiss with a head fake. Gives it off to Folkma. Folkma gets a shot blocked by Blake Gentz.
A good defensive play by the Tri-County Viking player there, Blake Gentz. Love the first name. Does a good job of sliding over, contesting a shot, and emphatically blocking that.
It was louder than the crowd. Folkma drives the lane, looks to lay it up. It's no good off the Cardinals, so it'll be Viking basketball. 1:28 to go in the third quarter, 53-18. Cardinals lead this one. Their season high so far is 70. Let's see if they can pass that.
One thing you would hope with the guys that are in right now that don't get a lot of time is, are they going to play a good brand of basketball, not play the my ball, my shot, move the ball, do the things that they're taught to do. That's the hope, especially because you want these guys. You're going to need them later in the year. You need to get them some experience.
Button with a nice move, makes it 53-20. A step-back three attempt by Drew Heiss is no good and out of bounds, so it'll be Viking basketball again. Hallman inbounds it to Ryder.
That's an example of what I was just talking about. Move the ball a little bit. We can get that shot anytime we want. Not an ideal look right now for the Cardinals.
Ryder into the key. Nice turnaround jumper, but that's no good. Goes off, I think, McKinney and out of bounds, so it'll stay Viking basketball. 53-20, about 45 seconds to go in this third quarter.
Cardinals are playing their 3-2 zone here. It's a 1-4 look. Some of them are playing a 3-2. Others are playing a little miscommunication there. It looks like they've sorted it out, though. Good.
So Button to Hallman. Hallman back to Button down low through some contact. He gets fouled. That is Owen on the foul. An aggressive defender. And
yes.
as Owen gets more minutes, you'd have to think he'll soften up a little bit. He might still have a little bit of that football mode going, right? The full contact.
That's not all bad. I'd rather have a kid that's going to be aggressive and seek contact than shy away from it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, right there, a little late rotation on the backside. A good pick and roll set by Tri-County. A little late rotation to the roll on the backside, and they get the ball in a good spot and get to the line.
Button knocks them both down, makes it 53-22. Yeah, I think it's a lot harder to get a kid to be aggressive than to take an aggressive kid and scale it back.
Yes.
So, yes, I will take that aggressiveness all day by Owen Craven. Speaking of, he drives the lane right here, dishes it out to Griffin. Griffin knocks it down.
That is one thing. I had Kobe in advanced strength training class where they get to choose their own workouts, and he worked on hoops a lot on his non-lifting days. Saw that jump shot a ton first trimester.
So Kobe Griffin with a Schuberg Insurance three-pointer, 3 attempt, and then a couple putback attempts by the Vikings. No good, so it's picked up by Craven, who I think lost track of time, but heaved one up as time expired. It's no good, so it says 56-22. We'll take a couple-minute timeout, and we'll have your fourth quarter here on WBRN.
Same make, same model, same diagnostic issues.
Why does my car always tell me there's something wrong? Even after I installed my extra D800 neural net processor, it still says my alternator is overheating.
But sometimes things aren't always what they seem.
Johnson's Automotive fixes electrical issues on any make and model.
With the help of Johnson's Automotive Napa-certified techs, the T800 is back on track to complete his mission.
This time, I'm back for good.
Johnson's Automotive. Schedule service online at johnsonsautoBR.com.
Before the relatives arrive for the holidays, before year-end...
Geez, all the painting I didn't get to this summer.
Extremely Clean can do it.
Extremely Clean?
Yeah, Extremely Clean. They can do all the painting and repairs so your home looks its best on the inside for the holidays. Walls, ceilings, cabinets, and woodwork. Licensed and insured in over 17 years in business. Extremely Clean does it all, and when they're done, it's... on Facebook and extremelycleanmi.com. Call today.
When quality counts, you can count on on us.
At Quality Car and Truck Repair, your safety on the road is the priority. The maintenance and repairs we do are all to that goal. But other drivers are not always careful. So just a reminder, be safe and watch out for the other guy. 220th Avenue, off Perry, just west of 131, Big Rapids.
And we're back here at Big Rapids High School, 56-22 as we open up this fourth quarter. And the Cardinals get some of their starters back in, including Cole Heiss and Liam McLaughlin, as well as Jerice Moten. But Mishler, a notable entry into this game, the senior, Xavier Mishler, and he gets fouled as the Cardinals tried to work the ball down low to him. Drew Heiss also on the court for the Cardinals.
Xavier Mishler gets an open look. Watch out. He can shoot the rock, a good jump shooter. I'd love to see it. Hopefully it happens.
Inbound to Liam. He goes baseline, lays it up and in. A nice move by number 4. He's got 13.
Fun fact, Liam has not missed a shot yet tonight.
I think all of his shot. Well, maybe he has one.
Maybe one missed shot?
No. Maybe he's got one long-range shot, but most of his are pretty close. He's keeping it tight to the hoop. Looks like Button's going to get fouled. No continuation in high school.
No.
At least tonight.
Nope, not tonight.
There was a little bit at Chip Hills, but...
Yeah, and that one's such a weird rule. You never know if it's continuation or not.
It'll be an inbound for the Vikings. Hallman stops somewhat awkwardly, tries to hand it off. He does, and Pulaski gets the layup.
Cardinals got stuck. A couple of guys looking at the ball there. Pulaski, back cuts for an easy layup.
Drew Heiss draws the crowd into the key, dishes it out to Liam. Liam to Cole Heiss, back to Liam at the top. Works it down low to Xavier Mishler, and it's up and in. Good vision there by Liam McLaughlin. Finds Xavier Mishler. His first bucket of the night makes it 60-24 as we open up this fourth quarter. 3 attempt is no good, rebounded by Moten. Moten's going to force the issue. Cole Heiss keeping pace with him. Moten, some nice dribble work. Gives it to Liam. Liam to Drew. Drew drives the lane. Floater, no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back. That's no good. He hits the deck while Hallman gets the rebound. Under 6.5 to go. 60-24, Cardinals lead. A uncontested 3 attempt by Button is good.
Yep.
Makes it 60-27.
Able to rhythm dribble into that and just walk into an easy triple.
No one from the Cardinals felt like defending him. Moten's going to drive and gets another one to go. Jerice, a nice move. He's got some speed and quickness, too, when he drives to that hoop.
Yeah, a guy that was just playing it behind a bunch of really good guards last year. He had moments in practice where he was fantastic. And when he's in that mode where he is aggressive, he's as good as anybody. A great take by Jerice. Very unorthodox move, tough to guard.
His free throw attempt is no good, but it's rebounded by Cole Heiss, who puts it right back up. That's strong. Jerice tries to get the rebound, but it's going to go off of him and out of bounds. Moten has 4 in the game. So it'll be Viking basketball now with under 6 minutes to go. Pass up ahead to Pulaski. Pulaski tries to go baseline, but Moten's right there. Poke checks it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Vikings.
He does the Ty Gill check. Got stuck, throws it off a guy's leg.
So inbounding it is Alec Pulaski, the junior. Finds Hallman. Cade Hallman floats one up. That's no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts that right back in. Cade Hallman listed as number 23, but is wearing number 24. Mishler with a 3 attempt. Near side corner. That's no good. Rebounded by the Vikings. And the Cardinals have a line change coming. As the Vikings try to take it up court, see if they can cut into this monumental Cardinal lead. 62-29, Big Rapids leads. Driving the key, losing his dribble is Pulaski. It's picked up by the Cardinals. Pass up ahead to Moten. Moten got stuck too far underneath the rim. His attempt was short, rebounded by the Vikings, and fouled hard as Cole Plotzy goes into the wall, hits his head. And he doesn't feel too good about it, but Moten helps him up. Says, I'm sorry. From what I heard, I think hot dogs are on sale. Maybe Moten will go get him a hot dog.
Yeah. $1 dogs, $1 slices till they run out. Jerice goes to try and dunk there. Doesn't get it. It does a good job of hustling back in transition. Unfortunately, fouled, but good hustle. You always take that.
First one by Plotz is good. And now we get a full line change. Belvin comes in, as well as Griffin, McKinney, Folkema, and Craven. Second attempt by Plotz here, 62-30. Cardinals lead. No good. Belvin just skies way over any height that the Vikings could jump to get that rebound.
So quick off the ground. It was unbelievable.
So McKinney will look to drive, gives it off to Griffin. Griffin with a nice dribble, drives in the lane, tries to dish it off to Craven. It's knocked away, but Craven is able to pick it up. His attempt is no good. It's rebounded by Hallman, who hoists it up to Plotz. That's no good, but he gets fouled. So Plotz will go to the line. Cardinals with a clean 32-point lead, but Cole Plotz back at the charity stripe will look to cut into that. Tonight's game is brought to you by New Horizons Landscape. First one is no good. In the winter, New Horizon clears snow for residential and commercial properties. In the spring and summer, they care for your landscape. Trust the area's reliable and premier landscapers to care for your property. Trust New Horizons Landscape. Second one, no good, but Plotz gets his own rebound, and I think we're going to get a foul on Folkema. So, for a 32-point game, this clock is not moving very fast.
It's not moving very fast. Lots of fouls, lots of ball going out of bounds. There's zero flow right now.
Yeah, Hallman will float one up to Button. Vikings will work it into the key to Pulaski. His attempt no good, rebounded by Folkema. 4.5 to go, 62-30. Folkema almost loses his dribble. Kind of an out-of-control defender came at him. So Craven will drive the lane, but he gets his ball swatted away, and then he immediately follows Alec Pulaski. I think that's just one of those things. As Owen plays more, he's going to kind of get the rhythm of basketball.
Absolutely.
You do love the aggressiveness, though.
Yep, he'll get it.
That's his third.
And now, every time the Cardinals foul, the Vikings will be shooting.
Yep. First free throw is no good by Pulaski. And as Mathman Fox just pointed out, that clock is still not running. Second one is no good. Belvin skied for it a little early. McKinney ended up with it. And now Folkema will take it up on point. He's guarded by Hallman. He looks for a pick by McKinney. Tries to work it down into the corner. And I didn't see what happened. I was blocked. Owen lost the ball.
It looked like Owen went to back cut, and Ashton didn't think he was going to back cut. So Ashton threw it to the corner as Owen back cut, and the ball went out of bounds.
And that's probably one of those things you just keep playing.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out.
You can tell these guys haven't played a ton together. It's just one of those things. They'll sort it out. It's still early in the year. Guys who haven't got a ton of minutes, and it's different. Playing in practice is one thing.
Cole Plotz's 3 attempt goes out of bounds, airballed, so it'll be Cardinal basketball as Xavier Mishler comes in for Lamont Belvin. I like that kid. I like watching him play.
Well, the biggest thing, and I've said it a bunch of times already this year, is he understands his role. He knows what needs to be accomplished by him, and he goes out and does it. No questions asked. He's a fantastic kid in the classroom, outside of the classroom. Really happy he's successful.
Open 3 attempt for Folkema is no good. Rebounded by the Vikings. That is Pulaski. He gets briefly harassed, almost loses it, but maintains the possession. He'll give it off to Button. Button guarded by Craven. Gets the ball knocked away. It's picked up by Xavier Mishler, who hands it off to McKinney. McKinney drives and draws the foul. So with 3:05 to go, 62-30, McKinney will go to the line for his first free throws of the night, I believe.
Yep, his first 2 of the night.
First one is no good. Hey, anyone that forgot about this somehow, Ferris State Volleyball may have lost, but tomorrow the football team takes on Slippery Rock at a oddly specific time. Second one is no good, 3:32 p.m.
All right, kickoff at 3:32 on ESPN Plus. I will definitely be tuning in to watch the alma mater seek their, third or fourth national championship?
I believe third. We will probably be corrected. You're usually my guy who corrects me, though. So
I think it's their third. Third under Coach Tony Anise.
So the Bulldogs were, at the end of the season, the number 1 ranked team. Nice ball movement here by the Vikings. Works it down to Button, who lays it up and in.
Another good pick and roll there.
Where they're playing Slippery Rock, who was actually ranked 12th.
Wow.
But, when you get into these rankings, these teams are all over the place. They're all 10-1, 10-0, 11-0, so on and so forth. Is that McKinney with a nice move?
McKinney with a little Euro step, floater off the glass. His first varsity points.
Hey, there you go. 64-32. And official has shifted into the let them play mode. As that ball is going to go off the Vikings and out of bounds. Pulaski asking what just happened as he hit the deck.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a 50-50 ball. I think Kingston beat him to the ball. If you beat him to the ball, the contact afterwards shouldn't matter. He got the worst of it, but we'll take it.
Xavier Mischler with a wide-open 3. That's no good. And Craven on the rebound attempt thought about doing the old Ty Gilcheck, throwing it off of his defender, but it didn't work. And now coming back the other way, the Vikings tried to do the same thing, but Button ended up throwing it off his own guy and out of bounds. So it'll be Cardinal basketball.
This has gotten a little bit ugly. Not a whole lot of flow. Lots of turnovers. Guys are just trying to get to that final horn here. And it's good to see some of these guys, though, who don't get a lot of time getting some extra work. Almost everybody's gotten in the book tonight.
Craven's going to drive the lane. He draws the foul. So Owen will go to the line, and yet again, the clock will stop. Not that I'm complaining. I like spending time with you, Blake.
Yeah, absolutely. A great Friday night. A little chilly outside for me, but, it's Friday night. You're at a high school hoops game. Doesn't get much better than that.
Well, and, Owen, this goes back to what you were saying earlier with Drew Heiss. Owen has had what I would call a rough touch tonight.
Yes.
A lot of his shots have been very strong, but you put him at the free throw line. 2 pretty good attempts. He made one, missed the second, rebounded by McKinney. His putback, no good, and that's picked up by Hallman, but maybe that will kind of get Owen into the rhythm of basketball.
Yes.
Soften up that touch.
And you get a little bit here. It looks like the Vikings have lost some focus there. A great pass to a guy on the block, wide open, and it just goes right through his hands. The old say you got to look the ball in, right? And he took his eyes off. It goes right through his hands. Another turnover for the Vikings.
Folkema, with a minute to go, will dribble around Pulaski, dishes it off to Craven. Craven to Mischler. Mischler loses his dribble. It's picked up by Plotz. Plotz guarded by McKinney, lays it up and in. And a good job by Kingston just to kind of let that go.
Yeah, at this point, over. Yeah, you're up by 31, 33 at the time of that made shot. There's no reason to go and try and block somebody off the glass. You let them score, let everybody live to see another day.
And here Ashton's going to drive, and Button's going to follow him with 43 seconds to go. 65-34, Cardinals lead.
And if Ashton makes a free throw, everybody on the Cardinals team will have scored a point tonight. As a coach, that's always something that you enjoy seeing, is everybody getting in the book.
Again, the season high was 70 against Chip Hills. I don't think they're going to hit that. I don't know if Ashton knows the stakes here.
Yes.
Missed the first one. A little more focus here, Folkema. Got the second one.
Every eligible player here is now in the book with some sort of points for the Cardinals.
The air was temporarily sucked out of the gym when he let that ball go. Everyone hoping for him to get on the board. And now a foul with 33 seconds to go.
The officials have, in the third quarter, they look like they swallowed their whistles a little bit, let everybody play, and now all of a sudden some ticky-tack stuff getting called. Game's out of hand. Another good win for the Cardinals. Anytime you can start off the season undefeated in the league, I don't care if it's 1-0, 2-0, you'll take it.
You will, in fact, take it. Cardinals, I believe, have one more conference game before break. They go to Reed City.
Yes, and all bets are off when you go to that place. You never know.
So the second free throw was made at 66-35, and now it looks like both teams are going to be just fine with the clock running down. 20 seconds and counting. Cardinals next go to Cedar Springs. That should be a pretty tough game.
I think Cedar's here on Tuesday.
They host Cedar Springs.
Yeah, and, Cedar is, even though last year they struggled a little bit, they were in a bunch of games with a young group and just couldn't find a way to win. And I think that could be very different. We see them there. Another year of experience with a young coach, good coach. Should be the Cardinals' first tough test on Tuesday.
We will see. This one ends 66-35. We'll take a couple-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll have your postgame on WBRN 1460 and 96.5.
American Legion Post 98 Baseball provides the area's best baseball players the opportunity to play on Michigan's most competitive diamonds. Post 98 has recruited the area's best players for 2025 summer competition. Elite players from Big Rapids, Newaygo, Everett, Reed City, Stanton, and more. Today, Post 98 is looking for local business partnerships to sponsor individual players for next summer's team. Get your business on your player's jersey as well as in these ads. Your sponsorship covers the cost of the player's uniform. Call 796-7000.
Have you ever wondered where to have your electric vehicle serviced or where to have your hybrid vehicle serviced? Johnson's Automotive. You'd think those vehicles would have to go to the dealership, but they don't. We service and repair hybrids and electric vehicles, serving you with honesty and integrity and, of course, technology at Johnson's Automotive. Call us 231-796-3700.
Get to the chopper.
Big Rapids Cardinal fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Schuberg Insurance Agency is a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit us at SchubergAgency.com. And don't forget to like us on Facebook. Schuberg Insurance Agency, community driven, policyholder focused, education based. Let's go Cards.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom. For 11 years, Big Rapids Virtual School has been the area's leading provider of online education. We offer flexible, personalized instruction for all students, from kindergarten through graduation. Students have access to instruction 24/7, as well as instructional support, in-home or in person, from our experienced staff. If you are a public school student or a homeschool family that is interested in our curriculum, resources, and supports, find us online for more information. brps.org. BRVS. Anytime, any place, any way, any pace.
JD Fit in downtown Big Rapids is where you go to get fit. Are you a gym loner? Do you need your workout but want your space to work? Or do you want one-on-one workout help? Whatever your workout needs, JD Fit can help you get fit. Stop in downtown Big Rapids or find them online at getjdfit.com.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
The ASE Blue Seal of Excellence Award for auto repair is not easy to earn, and there's just one repair shop in the area that has received it. Quality Car and Truck Repair. Call or make your appointment online today. 220th Avenue, off Perry, just west of 131, Big Rapids.
Hey, we're on the championship road here, Blake. As the Cardinals win this one, they move to 5-0, a 66-35 win for Big Rapids tonight. Their second win in conference. They're 2-0. We'll have to see the results of the Newaygo Grant game, see who won there. And the Cardinals will, either way, actually, the Cardinals
will still be in first place.
Will be in first place as an undefeated team overall. So we go into our post-game Here we have your New Horizons Landscape Time and Temp brought to you by New Horizons Landscape, too. That's an Austin Powers moment right there. Allow me myself to introduce myself. New Horizons Landscape Time and Temp. It is 8:26 at the conclusion of this game. In the winter, New Horizon clears snow for residential and commercial properties. In the spring and summer, they care for your landscape. Trust the area's reliable and premier landscapers to care for your property. Trust New Horizons Landscape. And the time and temp, I already gave you the time, the temp. It's 6 degrees out.
It's cold.
It's really cold outside, so drive safe. Those roads are still going to be slick. We have our Dezos Digital Stats to note. Target your potential customers with ads on streaming TV, ads on YouTube, ads on Spotify or Pandora. Dezos Digital can plan, produce, and execute the campaign tailored to your business to help you grow. Visit DezosDigital.com for more. And, Blake, I have a feeling that these stats to note for this game are immediately going to lead into the most obvious BRPS Player of the Game award we'll ever give out.
Yes, absolutely. So Jerice Moten with 4, Cole Heiss with 5, Liam McLaughlin did not miss a shot. Special mention, 13 points, not miss a shot. Gabe Njenga with 30 and 12 rebounds. Then you get Drew Heist with 3, Lamont Belvin with 3, but he stuffed the stat book with 8 boards and 5 assists from the center spot. A mini Joker tonight. Moving the ball around. Ashton Folkema with 1, Owen Craven with 1, Kobe Griffin with 3, Kingston McKinney with 2, and Xavier Mishler with 2. And then we lead into the Big Rapids Public Schools Player of the Game. I think this one is pretty obvious. Gabe Njenga with 30 points and 12 rebounds. Unstoppable. And he did that in 3 quarters tonight. He didn't even see the floor in the fourth. Did whatever he wanted. 3 grown man jams tonight as well. An outstanding performance by Gabe. Highly efficient. Only 4 missed shots. Didn't miss a shot in the second half. So anytime you have a 6'8" kid who's doing a little bit of everything like he did tonight, an outstanding performance. A pleasure to watch him do what he did tonight. This is, like I said, something that people are going to talk about for a long time, how dominant he was tonight.
That was incredible. And I would actually even say, this is a little anecdotal, I guess, but 2 of his missed shots I know were 3-point attempts, which is not the primary part of his game. So if you remove 3-point attempts, I mean, he's pretty close to batting 1,000 tonight.
Yes, he only missed 1 2-point field goal.
A remarkable performance by Gabe Njenga, our BRPS Player of the Game, award-winning elementary schools, the Big Rapids Virtual School, extensive educational and extracurricular opportunities. BRPS is the school of choice in the area. Visit brps.org for more. A resounding, what I would call easy victory for the Cardinals as they get set to host Cedar Springs. Blake, what's up with Cedar Springs? That's going to be a tough game. That's going to be a matchup.
I have not checked their record yet, but they play in the OK Conference, which is a little different than playing in the CSAA. They're a group that, I gave this evidence, I should say. There was one year, Dimitri Martin's senior year, we're ranked in the top 10 in the state in Class B. They are a bottom-tier Class A school. I think they were like 3-15 in that game, and they beat us by like 12. They play different teams. So they're 2-2, playing Wayland tonight. But, a close loss to Jenison, a close loss to Grand Rapids West Catholic. So they're going to be a team that had us on the ropes last year at their place. Going to be looking for revenge. They have had some success. They beat us here a few years ago. I think that's probably before COVID. They came up here and beat us. So they have had some success. This is going to be the Cardinals' first real test against a school that is bigger than they are.
Yeah, those two, so the 2 wins against teams that I would say the Cardinals would probably beat as well.
Yes.
Although it's always tough to beat a team 62-19 the way they did at Comstock Park.
Yep. But
West Catholic ain't no slouches in anything that they play. Jenison also ain't no slouches in a whole lot that they play. Jenison has invested so much into their athletics that a Big Rapids alumni at one point, Jake Doherty, was their corporate athletic sales.
Yes.
That's a high school having that go on. I mean, Ferris State barely has that going on, and high school has it in Jenison. So, yeah, it will be a good matchup for the Cardinals, a good test for them prior to a pretty good set of games here before break in Reed City and Kennewaw Hills.
Yep.
Go to break, come back. You got to go against Newaygo.
Then at Fremont, who's no slouch either. So right back into the thick of it when you get back from break.
So how do you? Last thing we can kind of talk about on this post-game show, how do you deal with that, right? Because, in baseball, we got spring break, but it's right at the beginning of the year. We don't play games. You guys got to play some games, shut it down, come back, and fire it up again.
There's no good way to do it, because, kids are going to travel. They're going to go places. So you try to get some open gyms, maybe a practice in that first week, but with Christmas being on, a Wednesday or Thursday? This year, that makes it difficult. If it's on a weekend, it's a little bit easier. But that second week coming back into break, the week of New Year's, you got to ramp it up a little bit. You got to make sure you get the guys in the gym at least a couple of times. And then that Sunday before you get back from break, you have to practice. So you have at least 2 practices getting back into it. When you host Newaygo, when you get back on that Tuesday.
Yeah, Christmas is on a Wednesday. So
that
awkwardness all around.
That makes it really difficult.
Yeah, awkwardness all around. But you got to manage, right? That's just kind of the way high school sports works.
Yes.
That whole spring break thing, man, I feel like I had guys ready to go, and then you go to spring break, and fortunately we still were fairly ready to go against Cadillac last 2 years, actually. So we'll see how it goes. Mathman Fox is out, and that means we're out too. So Cardinals win this one 66-35. They will host the Red Hawks, right?
Cedar Springs Red
Hawks in their next game. Brandon Worth will be back on air for that one.
Sounds good.
He was out in no man's land covering Ferris State volleyball. But for JT Scarpelli, Blake Thomas, thanks for listening tonight on WBRN. We'll see you next week as the Cardinals host the Cedar Springs Red Hawks.
You've been listening to Big Rapids Cardinal Basketball on WBRN 1460 AM and 96.5 FM. We now return to regular programming.